Hey guys, welcome to our channel, The Trash Rats. I'm Courtney.
I'm Maria.
I'm Christina.
And we're gonna get started right now.
Never.
Hey guys,
It's us.
we back in your lives.
Awkward as ever.
We're blessing your days once again with our trash.
Bless. It's like this salt bay.
Salt Bay?
But with trash.
Bless.
But we trash.
But we trash.
It's like sprinkling banana peels. Like.
Anyway, what we're gonna bring to you is something very special. We drew some OCs.
Oh, yeah, we did.
More trash.
Yay! What's trashier than your own OCs, right?
Oh. Actually, well,
Hey. I put my OCs through some hell, okay?
That's fair. I'm not really good at writing, like, stories for my OCs. I just like doing new, like, character concepts.
Well, since I don't draw, I write.
Yeah.
There's a give and take. Let's get right into it. We're starting with Kristina.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It me.
Christina.
Per the huge.
Tell us about this person.
So I had started working on him because I wanted to do a comic concept because, like, I wanted to write some comics, but you know me, I'm really bad at writing. So,
I remember you talking to me about this before. Like, you get summoned.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do, like, a, like, street style, like, with graffiti and stuff and have, like, really cool things going on with, like, an urban cityscape because I wanted the main character, I think I named her Ophelia? I wanted her to, like, do some graffiti on the wall and then, like, accidentally summon, like, a demon or a portal or something. There was a lot of concepts that I
normal
had.
Things that happen every day.
Yeah. I mostly just wanted to be able to work on, like, a hellscape world, which was, like, really, really colorful because that seemed really fun to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured out about halfway through, like, doing a bunch of the concept designs that my style does not have a, like, urban style to it. So I ended up changing, like, a lot of the things from the story, I think, with the 3 or 4 different character concepts that I was working on for it. And I don't know, when I did this one, since we were redrawing our OCs, I feel like I designed him almost entirely different than what I had previously designed him.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of like this one more. So
I have to see do you have any befores?
yeah, I have some befores. I can pop them up on the screen.
He's supposed to be the demon that she summons?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I named him Baphomet, I think was, like, some of his first names, and I think I changed it, like, once or twice, but I don't remember what I changed it to.
He looks charming.
Yeah.
Maybe a little sassy.
Yeah. He's supposed to be really sassy. I was envisioning the sass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that open shirt.
Yeah, it's the open shirt with no chest hair.
I want the two, like,
Pristine.
the main characters to just, like, kind of fully hate each other.
But then it turns into something.
else. But I want them both to be equally as sassy because, like, I love that in the
It's good
story.
banter.
Yeah.
You need good banter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That means good writing.
Whoops.
Which I'm not good at, so
It's okay. I'm not either.
maybe Courtney can help me with that.
Maybe.
I want to do a comic
together.
so bad, but, like, every time I draw concepts for it, I'm like, all right, I'll start the panels, and then what am I going to say in the panels? And I'm like, I don't know.
Mhm. Hey, maybe we could start one with Patreon stuff.
That'd be cool. I'd be down.
Yeah.
Color.
Yes.
Did you have any, like, before thoughts of what his colors would be?
I knew I wanted his skin to be either, like, red or pink.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really, really bright red or pink. So that's usually what I started with in this. Did I make it purple in this, or did I change it back to red?
I do not
Maybe
know.
a bit of
I
both.
don't know. I want to say I kept it red in the end.
I think so.
But his hair has always been white, because, you know,
White, long hair
white,
boys.
long hair boys.
That's where the magic is.
Sassy.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I did change it back to red.
So it's like red, green, and gold.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, solid.
Any significance to the colors, or are you just like, ooh, pretty?
Well, I think when I finally got to designing his shirt, I knew I wanted to make his sleeves sheer.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, I want his skin color to show through. And his skin color's always been red. So even though when I was drawing this, I did change it to the purple, I was kind of just like, no, eventually I have to put it back over to the red and just figure out a way to merge it A lot of the other drawings that I had for him were like purples and blues so that they blended well with the pinks, but I think that was just because I was too afraid to go to any other colors. So when I started designing this, I think, you know, over the last year or two, I've been a little bit more familiar with like my color palette, and I think I knew the gold would really stand out, especially in the black and the red. And I also just made him look more regal, which I kind of want him to be like a king.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
because he's sassy.
So the neck.
Yeah, the neck collar. Oh my god, I love those things.
Like that's
I love those things so much.
Oozes.
I wanted to
royalty.
put like metal on it, but I think I added some shine, but I don't think I added the full metal. Like I wanted almost metal tassels, you know what I'm talking about, to come down from it. But I think it was just a little bit too much. Yeah.
I like that.
That shirt though, I want that shirt
How'd
in
you
my closet.
Do the sheer.
Oh, I just did a the white layer I turned into a screen layer, I believe. It was either screen or overlay layer, and then I half opacity'd it, and then I just did all the shading on the skin layer so it would show through.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
It looks like his, what was the main OC's name? Character?
Ophelia?
Oh, Ophelia?
Ophelia?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
takes
Yeah,
him
you
to a
remember.
club and is like, ugh, but then he just gets really, really into it. Like, she has to pull him out of the club because he just does not want to leave.
He starts like belly dancing.
People are like, what the fuck?
I also wanted him to be really androgynous too.
Yeah,
Like,
I can dig it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, look at it. He's handsome.
Beautiful.
He's slender. He's ready to party. He's a sassy boy.
I didn't fully render out his shoes, but that's okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And now we're on to not Christina. And now we're on to Maria.
It's a twofer.
All right, so I started this in my college class. I took a course for intro to a character ZBrush. So this is my first ever project of doing a character in 3D, which was pretty interesting, very difficult.
And they just told you had to create your own character? It couldn't be a...
Yeah.
Alright.
Some people actually did some Overwatch characters, but I don't really remember. But I think it was mostly...
I feel like that's kind of cheating. They already have
It was,
fully
like, straight
3D
up
renders.
The
It-
Overwatch, or was
it's
it like
not-
Overwatch inspired?
Overwatch inspired, but
okay.
it was like pretty heavily.
Yeah.
That it was like kind of the same weapons type of stuff, which is fine, but I designed her as Stella, and she is a like assassin witch, and she has like a
Assassin witch.
yeah, she has a sniper.
What kind of world do we gotta live in where they're just a bunch of assassin witches?
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah. She's like a on her own standoffish girl or woman, and she with her rifle or sniper, she has like spell bullets that she can like
Bullets that are like embedded with different spells? Or like, oh, okay, cool.
Kind of reminds me of a Green Arrow or Speedy, because all the quivers have like different uses.
It'd be really cool if they were like, the spells were like etched into the bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. She has like a pouch on her side that has all the ammo or stuff that she needs or whatnot.
That's so fun.
The colors, it was a different design than I started off with, because I remember my professor, I was very tired. So I wasn't really thinking about colors, which was sad because my main thing, I do texturing. And it was so hard for me to, because you'd have to retopologize the model. And so it's very hard to explain what that is.
That's okay.
But it's basically refiguring out the map of the surface so you can put onto a 2D surface onto a 3D surface. And that was so hard for me to do that I didn't even do it. And so I only textured in ZBrush. So I was very tired, and I was just like, I slept on color. And then that's it. I didn't really think of it. But this time I did. I did think of the colors.
Yeah, do her right.
Yeah, and
I love those pants.
yeah.
Oh my
It
God.
was supposed to have like little puffs on the side, like she has on her shoulder. It's like a quilted material.
That whole shirt that you do, it gives me life. So, is it good? Does it go into a glove? That one of the arms, I can't tell if left or right.
Yeah, so
Is
it's
left arm?
her her armor, and then her under is so her armor is like a breastplate almost, and then her under is just like a skin tight shirt that just has like an opening in the middle.
You did a good job like showing which textures are which. Like you can definitely tell like the shoulder pad's fluffy and like the under part of the armor is like stretchy or silky, and then the top does look metal-esque. I don't know if you intended on making it metal or not, but yeah. It looks really good.
Yeah,
the potion bottles too.
Yeah.
Oh, those potion bottles are so cute.
I wanted to do something different than my usual style and try to like force myself to render more.
Yeah.
So that took me forever. I think I spent like 7 hours or 10 hours on this piece.
This piece though for real gives me Borderlands vibes.
Yeah, I was
a bit. Yeah.
It's
got like that clay. There's like a specific word for it for games
shading?
that have. I want to say it's like clay style. I can't remember.
Well, I know the
specific
Borderlands
term.
is called cell shading.
claymation.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, it's like.
Well, that's because it's got the hard line.
Yeah.
There's like you know how Sims is.
Yeah.
Like OG, like not with any mods or anything.
Yeah.
But like the way they do their hairstyles and their texturing in there, that's kind of what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's really good. Oh, the background's so cute too.
Thank you. Yeah, I would think of her in like kind of desert
canyon
area.
You gotta get
And
them
then,
high scopes.
Yeah, and she's
That's so
behind
cute.
some mountains
I want to be her friend.
killing people. I'm joking. She's a very neutral character, so she wouldn't really... I mean, she'll kill when she has to, but...
This design seems like really fleshed out though, the way you've just put it all together. It's a really good package. I think it's really good. That gun though,
Thank you. Yes, and I'm
God.
not great at guns, so...
God, so good.
And then now on to...
My OC
Courtney.
from Dragon Age.
So me and Maria did collectively. We decided to do Kortni's OC because you know we gotta put Courtney's stuff in here.
I have so many
Yeah.
OCs, you guys. Like when they ask, what OC do you want to use? I'm like,
Courtney's our residential writer and fanfic person.
Yes. So Maria did the line work.
Mhm.
See her
Here
right
I
there.
know.
Using the only pictures I really had of her were covered in blood.
That's fine.
So
I don't think we covered her in blood, did we?
No.
no, which is fine.
I thought about it when I was doing the coloring, but I was like, eh.
Yeah, she is a mage from Dragon Age. She is an elf, a circle mage, to be specific.
What's the difference?
You can do different types of origins because it's Dragon Age origins. You can be a human, you can be an elf, or you can be a dwarf, I believe. And I've always had a thing for elves. I feel like most people do.
Yeah.
Like after Lord of
Elves
the
are
Rings came
great.
out, they're like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
And beyond that, if you're an elf, you can choose to be a circle elf, which is like a mage.
Mm-hmm.
Mages are kind of like kept inside and watched all the time because they're very powerful and people are scared of them.
Yeah.
And then there's also the Dalish, which are like what you'd imagine elves to be. Is like they're in their own clan, they stay in the woods, they're very just earthy and all that. But I like magic and I like elves, so I did that. I actually named her after one of the characters in Hunter x Hunter, Merowyn.
Yeah.
And with that, it means Lightbringer, I believe.
Freaking nerd.
Fuck you.
We're all nerds
Well, I
here,
just
so.
finished watching Hunter x Hunter the first time. I'm like, I like that name. It's a cool name. So I think I think the name came first, and then I did like everything else since based it off the name.
Wow.
So the magic.
By the way, your line work is
yeah.
so good.
Thank
it's
you.
so
I
I love
fluid.
her legs are my life, but like,
They
you made me feel very attracted to my own OC. Thank you. Her main magic are lightning and ice, but she also heals. I didn't want to do too much, and I also made her very charismatic.
Which, by the way, that pairing, ice and lightning, that does
Exactly.
not make sense.
They're
both like
fire
white,
and ice, like
blue.
some fucking character.
Yeah, I guess.
Totoroki.
Alright, I get Todoroki.
She prefers ice, though. It's her main. Ice is the main, and then secondary is lightning, and then she does healing.
I think I made them both kind of ice looking.
Which I'm fine with. I do like the ice.
Yeah.
Because she kind of, like, with the hair, because it's silver.
I totally could have made the ball a little bit more, like, electric, too. I
It's
don't
fine.
know.
I love it.
Yeah, I like it that way. You did a good job with the...
And I really want to play the
Nice.
game again, but my Xbox controllers do not work, because I think the battery packs got corroded.
Oof,
Life so be.
oof, oof.
And Origins isn't on PS4 as far as I know, so I'd have to, like, get a new
Yeah.
laptop with a better graphic card and then get it on stream and then do it that way, which I probably will if I get a new laptop. Because you can have a relationship, like in most games this way. Mm-hmm. There's one other elf. He's a rogue. His name's Zebron. Mm-hmm. He's got like a Spanish kind of like, what's his name from Puss in Boots?
Oh,
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, he's got that kind of accent.
Antonio Banderas.
He's a like tan elf. He's an assassin. He tries to kill you, and then you can either kill him for trying to kill you, or you can add him to your posse. And he sucks at opening doors and like lock picking, like most rogues are able to do. He's a good killer. He's good with like blades and attacking, but
he just can't open a door.
He cannot open any chests or doors. He's a failure in that regard, but I love him so much.
I feel like good characters have to have really good flaws.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like for yours, what do you think your character's flaw would be, Maria?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Like a personality thing,
maybe
or
that
like
she's
a power problem or something.
Yeah.
That maybe deep down she's too good. And
that's
like,
not a flaw. That's not a flaw. That's some Mary Sue shit.
But then like it gets her into like shit where she has to. I mean, she's like an assassin. She's an assassin, so she has to like do the job. But then sometimes she doesn't do the job.
I feel like being a lawful good assassin, might be a little weird.
Very rough.
Yeah.
You need to be dead inside.
Yeah, you need to be dead inside. Oh, I did carry that up. Okay. I was going to say.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Needed a minute. Kind of want those frickin' boots.
Yeah, those boots look good.
Is that the armor, if you want to call it armor, you know?
I was really struggling with this when I colored it because, like, my style, I usually color over my line work, and I did not want to cover your beautiful line work. I was internally having some problems because I was like, oh, I want to make the feathers, more like feathers from her shoulder pads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was just like, nope, can't bring myself to color over Maria's line work. It's too pretty. I'm not going to do it.
I mean, which is good that you used a different color than black.
Whoa, that was
quick. I definitely made everything. I didn't keep it black.
Which is fine. Sure.
I couldn't bring myself to at least do that.
I was printed immediately.
What would your character's flaw be, Courtney?
Well, growing up, being a circle mage, she's kept in a tower, like all of her, like from she was a kid when her power is produced. So you get taken to this tower, you get watched over by people that probably hate you.
Right.
And she is just very standoffish. She didn't make friends at all. Emotionally, she's pretty stunted. I think that might be it. More of a personality flaw.
Probably just socially awkward.
Yeah, and she just doesn't understand some social cues, really. Like, whenever Zebron would flirt or something, she's just like, what? What does that mean? I don't understand. What was yours, flaws?
Mine would probably be something stupid, like he gets drunk too easily, or like he can't lie.
I didn't see that. Or he's like terrified of something really dumb.
Or like bunnies. Like he's scared
you
of bunnies.
Trust those little things.
I like the
or butterflies.
Too easily.
He's so good.
For a demon,
yeah.
Like a devil or anything, you feel like they can drink everyone under the table.
Yeah, like I feel him being like, what was it? Just not being able to drink or getting too drunk too quickly.
Thing would be very interesting.
Oh, it'd be so good. A full episode in the club.
There's probably like a difference between like hell, like where he came from, alcohol, and like
human alcohol,
but still affects him the same. He's like, what? Because maybe he talked a big game. He's
like super cool.
I can drink everyone under the table,
and then he has like one sip, and
he
he's
gets like a tequila sunrise or a sex on the beach, and he's just like, wow.
That'd be good. That'd be good stuff.
Maybe I will write for you.
Maybe you should.
We
should start a comic.
I
think I want to rename Ophelia for sure.
That's a cute name.
No, it's a beautiful name.
I think it just doesn't roll off the tongue as much as I want it to. Yeah. But none of my characters' names do. So.
Yeah, so then why would you change?
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, so make sure you guys go check out Courtney on her cosplay page. She's great.
Thanks.
Maria also has a cosplay page now as well.
Yeah,
I've seen. She's been doing some of that. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I don't.
Which is fine. You'll cosplay sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah. When I can afford it.
I mean, you have a cosplay.
One cosplay.
Yeah, that makes you a cosplayer in my eyes.
Alright, fair enough.
Right.
Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching.
Remember, guys, stay trashy.
Stay trashy.
Woo!